Hi, my name's Denise, and I'm going to do a quick get ready with me. I'm starting off with my skincare. First thing out of the shower, I am going to be using, I love this product. It's one of the highest percentages of glycolic acid you can get. Actually, I haven't seen any higher. It's 14%. It's by Alpha. A tip that I love using is to pat my serums in. Pretty much all my face products. This, you guys, if you haven't tried this, I don't know what's wrong. You need to. This stuff is amazing. You have to make sure it is by CosRx or else you're not getting the real deal. This is Snail Mucin. This changed my life, you guys. No kidding. Underneath my chin, I had some crazy lines. They are gone. This is new skin. You cannot buy this out on the market. You just have to actually get it online. It has Manuka honey oil, and I use it for the crepiness in the center of my throat. This is a CeraVe dupe. I love this. It's kind of an occlusive. I'm also going to take care of my hair. I'm spraying on some oils and some heat protectants and some keratin smoothing sprays that are leave-ins, and they're quite inexpensive. I'm going to do this hack, you guys. I think you might want to try it. Just try it. It can't hurt anything. You're going to put chapstick that's pretty soft. You don't want to pull on your skin in your lines that you don't want to be seen, and you're going to cover those up with your concealer. And you're going to, the most important part of this is you're not going to swipe it or smear it. You're going to pat and push this over your chapstick. And because if you swish or do any other kind of movement with it, swipe it, it's just going to pull it off. And the whole idea is to give you that line a little bit of filler, basically, and you're filling it up with that wax that's in the chapstick. And so you want to kind of keep that level up there, and then apply your concealer. Or if you're lucky enough, you don't have to wear concealer. You just put on maybe your powder or your foundation and go. So I'm also putting this in my nasal labial folds and my marionette lines because, yes, I am lucky enough to have all of them. And so I have really been loving this hack, you guys. There's quite a few hacks I've learned, just in this last year that have actually turned out pretty well. And I'm just going to finish up the other eye. And the most important part is not only just patting and pushing this in, but also to set it later. You're going to want to set this. And when you're going to set this, you also want to follow the same kind of procedure of patting and pushing rather than swiping or smearing, just because you really don't want to displace that wax, basically. And so I've got some other lovely discolorations on my face, so I'm going to conceal those right now. I love this foundation, you guys. It's super light. I have wet my beauty blender, and I am going to squeeze that out in a towel. I don't know why this is sideways now. Okay. I am just going to put this on with my finger. This is blendable. I didn't mean blendable. I meant buildable. This is buildable. I don't really have to build it up that much because I put the concealer on my discolorations. So I don't really need to build that up any more than I already have with that contour. I'm sorry, with that concealer. And so now I'm going to go ahead and set that. So I've got a translucent setting powder. Anyone will work. And I'm going to use an angle brush. I prefer angle brushes. They just kind of get into those areas a little bit easier for me. And you're going to press and push. You're just going to tap that on there because you don't want to, like we were talking about earlier, we don't want to move that wax that came out of that chapstick. We want to keep that, that on as much as we can. So here I'm using my contour, and I'm doing another little tip that I have is learned, and that is just to draw an imaginary line from your nostril out to your ear, straight across, and that's about as high or as low as you want that line to go. You could go up higher, I imagine, and of course it depends on your face. If you've got a high cheekbone, you can do that. If you don't have any cheekbones, you might want to go a little lower. Now, I'm liking these creams. What I like to do with any cream product is first warm it up in my hand. It makes such a difference, and especially with these blushes. I like to just scrape off a little bit of it and put it in my hand to just kind of warm it up. It also kind of disperses the color and the product a little bit better with that method, I find. So I like to kind of tuck my chin down towards my chest and look up so I can see the little pockets that are what I call jowls and what other people call jowls. They're little, those little fat things next to your side of your jaw. A lot of us have it. If maybe you don't, but I do. And then I am just going to kind of melt that out with my beauty blender, and then I'm going to use a darker powder underneath my chin to carve that out. I like to use that as opposed to any kind of a liquid product. It just seems to look more flawless. It looks softer, and it doesn't get all over my clothes as much as some other form would, a liquid or whatever. Don't forget your ears. I'm using this Moroccan palette by Ulta Beauty, and it's actually really good. It does not have any fallout, you guys. I'm so impressed with this. These colors are really tame for me. They're really tame. I just love this little palette. It's got just a couple of sparklies in there. The rest are matte, and so that's why I'm saying it's so tame, because it's got so many mattes. But that's kind of a bone color. The color that I used previously to that was kind of like a beautiful camel. And then a little tip I have too, that I'm sure you may have heard of, maybe not. If you put a sparkle or a lighter color right above your iris, it will make your eye look bigger. And I have kind of actually smaller eyes. So I am going to give myself a little lift with this. Now I have hooded eyelids, so that's why I use the darker kind of camel in there, because if you'll notice, I got rid of my hooded eyelids by doing that. And so right now I have to go up higher because I'm older. I can't go straight out, or else it would droop when I shut my eyes. Or hold my eyes naturally, and it would look strange. So for that liner look, I'm using a powder for a softer look, and I'm going up above my crease and kind of at a small angle, not too crazy of an angle, not for daytime. And I'm just gonna smudge that out, and then that just gives me the littlest bit of a lift. Also makes it look like maybe I have an eyelash or two over there. Which I like. And when you're looking straight on to somebody, you can't see that it's that long. But that's really one of the only ways I found of wearing any kind of an eyeliner with hooded eyes. I'm just using, this is L'Oreal Stylist, our brow stylist. And I have found that these work better, these waterproof crayon types, because the ones that look like it's three like long hairs, those get on my skin and make it look weird. I don't like those, and so I like the little wax ones. I'm loving the tubing mascara. I didn't for a while, but I'm liking it now. I don't know if it just got a little bit thicker because it's older or what. I like to overline my lips just the least little bit. I mean tiny. I do not like to connect my two peaks of the bow of my lip. I like to just outline those just a little bit more, and I like that. And then the lower lip just a little bit outside, and I like to make that softer by smudging that in both the liner and the long-wearing lipstick with my finger. I find that helps a lot for a softer look and not to have missed anything. And also it saves on product quite a bit because you really don't need to use much. These last a long time that way, and I enjoy that softer look myself. So this one is a 24-hour wear. It's a Maybelline, pretty pink. It's a nice pink. I like this color. And then I am going to, where I took out my jowl and where my contour for my cheeks are, I want to marry that together and make it look like there's no distinction between the two by placing a kind of a flesh-colored powder in between those so that you can't see the distinction. And so you'll notice I really haven't used that much powder at all in this look. I'm trying to look as light as I can. I'm going to do the other hack that I enjoy using, and I really have used this a lot. You're using translucent powder to cover your eyelash curler, and you're going to curl that up, and then you're going to put a second coat on of mascara on your lashes, and it just gets them just that much more thick, and the curl is that much more tight because now it's just a little bit more set. And so here is my mascara on my lower lashes. I didn't used to use it, but I decided I want to because it makes my eyelashes look bigger. My perfume, don't want to forget that. Going to be putting my hair up. I don't usually do too much with my hair. I kind of keep it down. And that is it, guys. See you later.